Hey there, and welcome to your Reiki session. Tonight's intention is for us to connect to these new moon energies. It is, or when I'm recording it, it is a new moon in Leo, which is so bright and fiery and so blessed. And I wanted to record this tonight to capture some of that energy for you to use at any time, so you don't have to use it on the new moon. And it's just this bright, new, refreshing energy that we can direct towards something we want to manifest or blessings that we want to call into our life. So hopefully you can use this session for those intentions if you'd like, or just use it to relax and calm yourself if so inclined. And I'm Bree. I go by Tip of the Moon, and I'm an energy healer, a tarot reader, and content creator. So welcome. I'm going to start our session with some rose incense. And I'm hoping that this session is good for self-love. And so I'm using rose because it's very sweet, very intoxicating, very loving. And we're hoping to surround and cleanse our space to have it align with that love for ourselves, for the world around us. This is a very passionate new moon, and so we want to welcome in that passion, that fire, that energy. Whether you're watching this around the new moon, we're hoping to bottle or encapsulate that energy. So surrounding your energy in this space. As we're starting this session, just allow yourself to receive this energy, whether that's something you say out loud, or perhaps it's just something that you feel in your body, an opening. But just taking a moment to set your intention to receive this energy. And then you can continue to enjoy it, eyes open, eyes closed, paying attention, wandering off. But first, you want to make sure that you're intentional to connect to everything that I am channeling through here. Beautiful. So just a little smoke to cleanse out this space, your energy, my energy. So I wanted to use this piece of Aquamarine to sort of deep cleanse as we move into a new cycle with that, capturing those blessings of the new moon. We are sort of stepping forward. So it's like a shower at the beginning of our day, just really doing a deep energy cleanse. And this Aquamarine, especially in this beautiful piece, is so good at cleansing and calming as it's like water. So allowing that cool, watery energy to sort of bathe you, cleanse away deeply anything that you don't want to anything that you don't want to bring into this next cycle. Cleansing away all that unwanted. Allowing that to fully bathe your energy. So up and over, around the back of your body as well. Around the sides. And deep in your core. You want in and out. It's almost like a very pointed, I don't know, like a water pick or pointed little stream of water that we are directing. just allowing that to really cleanse your energy. Also letting down and releasing intentionally. Making that choice to let go of these things. Allow them to just be washed away. Beautiful. So this is a little piece of Aquamarine, and this was sent to me by Metanoia and Monarch, and I think she still has a web store where she makes all kinds of stuff and sells crystals. But she sent me this beautiful Aquamarine piece, and so good for just cleansing, almost like literally a little stream of water energy. So I wanted to use this piece of ruby, and mine is quite purpley. I chose it that way, but you can see the kind of shine and luster in it. And this one came from India, but I love ruby for its fiery, passionate powers, and I'm going to use it today to help with opening up our hearts, just really empowering our passionate selves, giving us a little boost. Helping us find our power and confidence. When you're asking for a blessing, you're standing in your power. You're being your full authentic self, and we really want to show up as that today. Using this very juicy energy, allowing us to be confident and full of ourselves, able to share who we are authentically. Part of this healing journey is really accepting who we are already. Finding our power and strength in what we already have, who we already are. Some of my most life-changing kind of healing experiences have come from acknowledging that there's been a part of me since maybe childhood or earlier on. These aspects of myself were there all along, and really being like, wow, that's my unique self. That is my power, and acknowledging and accepting those things. So using this ruby to really empower our current, who we are, current self. just really channeling this Reiki through, helping you empower and open that self, your heart. Share it like, give yourself like the lion from the Wizard of Oz, capturing that new Leo energy, which is so bright and brave on the exterior, but really it's about that wounded heart and healing it so that we can be that strong, confident. Okay, so that's a little piece of ruby, and this is such a beautiful stone. I carry this a lot when I want that confidence, that boost. It feels very juicy and full of passion. I have this piece of sunstone that I want to use for this session. This is a new moon in Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun. This is that very lion, fiery moon. So we really want to use that solar sun energy to shine brighter, to call in our blessings, to be our authentic self. So it's this brightness that we are adding, these blessings. And so using this sunstone with all its optimism, all its sunny, bright and uplifting energy, to make sure that we are like our own suns, radiating wealth and abundance, radiating courage and love, finding our spark and our joy, helping others find their spark and joy, sharing this life, all those lovely energies, calling them in. Calling in our creative selves, calling in this boundless self-expression. Calling in our strength, our courage to be this very bright and radiant person that we know we could be. Calling in our desire and our passion. Calling in our purpose and our destiny. And as we talk through these things, pay attention to which one of those things that I was speaking of felt the most exciting to you. What are you hoping for? If you have something I haven't said yet that you have in mind, absolutely think of that now instead. But we're trying to find that fire, that spark, and grow it. A new moon is a beginning. It is dark. There is not a lot of power in the moon at that moment. And it is that first stepping out again. It is a refresh of the cycle. Before there's any light, before we've even built up that power, we're starting at the very, very bottom. And so on this moment, all we need is that passionate desire, that passionate wish that will carry us on our journey through the next cycle. So if we were on our hero's journey, it is that call to adventure, that call to chase our passion, call to chase magic. And so where do you find that magic? Where do you find that passion? And allow it to slowly warm you. Beautiful. So that's a little tiny piece of sunstone. For some reason, every time I purchase sunstone online, I end up getting a smaller piece than I intend to. Maybe someday I'll get a really bright one, but this one has quite a bit of sparkle to it, and I'm not mad. It is, in itself, quite juicy. Okay, so at the end of our session, we are going to light our candle with our intention. And that's because we were taking that time to really cleanse ourselves off, to align with our power and our passion and our purpose. And now at this moment, we are going to ask for those blessings, those wishes, those manifestations. Because I want this session to not just be here in this moment that you are feeling blessed and healed. I want this to be the moment in which you jump off from, and then going through the rest of your week, your month, your whatnot, you feel blessed and healed. So we're lighting this at the end. And I have a sunflower from my yard, which is very much in that Leo energy. This is literally kind of like a lion with a big brand spanking new mane around it. It is very solar, sunflowers. So honoring that bright Leo energy that I'm capturing today and working with this sunflower. And we're going to pick off 3 petals to represent 3 different wishes. And they are wishes of your choosing. Perhaps thinking about what was really bright and inspiring to you as we are moving through this session. I'm going to add them to our candle top around the outside. One, making a little circle. Sorry, I dropped something. Little circle of sunflower petals. a little circle of wishes. If you want to take a moment to think about what you would wish for, what would you ask for a blessing? What are you hoping for? And I will light our fine candle. And I have this little heart lighter, so lighting it with the fire of our hearts. What do we wish for? What do we desire? Just really let those desires sit with you, the way this flame just sits and burns. You want to match that energy. You want to burn with this desire, burn with this energy, this wish. Allowing the heat of that fire to envelop you, to connect you. Beautiful. And I will allow this candle to burn through the night as the moon reaches that new moon phase completely and starts to wax again, leaving this to burn throughout, carrying all our wishes, manifestations, blessings forward. And again, you can watch this at any time you're feeling you need that newness, a new cycle. Portals are not something that we step through once in our lives. It is again and again, as nature shows us. It is very cyclical, and it happens more often than we think. So every day can be a portal, every day can be a new blessing, every day we can make more wishes, we can change and unfurl and blossom. So this doesn't need to be viewed around the Leo new moon. It is anytime you're wanting to capture this moment of energy to help you. Okay, so put that down. I will put it on my altar after this video for overnight. So thank you so much for trusting your energy and your passions and your desires in this space. I am so appreciative of all of you and allowing me to do this work. If you would like to support this channel, here are some of the ways that you could book a private session, join me on Patreon, learn Reiki, any of those things, leave a tip, super thanks, all so appreciated. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.